you hear about the great work that I'm...
Great work?
Have you heard of the great name? During the age of myth, a time likely before your birth, I was the unsurpassed zenith of alchemy that none could reach. On the shoals of the...
But didn't that dragon...
Oh. Looks... Well, it's true that the missing girl...
So... This is... The deceased are supposed to drift down the River of Soul.
That's right. That's what... That final ingredient.
Huh? What's going on? You didn't touch him, did you?
I know that I...
This...
We had been inebriated in Falusa's feast instead of summoning a supreme god. Unable to rest in that child is the only... Please.
I promise that...
My Fagusa evolved as her mother. Please.
Oh. Like how... a transient caster is.
That's...
The sound's back.
The living ones! Don't...
Black Mister.
Be careful not to suffer the same fate as...
Everyone, hide behind me! Never hesitate! Forever triumph! Victory is inevitable!
Watch your head. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off. Oh. Want to doubt farewell.
Fear, not fear.
Kind of hard. Watch your head. Talk to lose.
So many of them! How are we holding up? Victory is inevitable!
Watch over you. Guide you on your path.
Never hesitate!
Serenity is before.
Fear, not fear.
With no consequence. Watch your head. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
Never hesitate! Too slow.
Oh.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Feast of strife. On the triumphant return.
Lord Mighty? Lord Mighty.
Black. I will find my path of return. And go.
Lord Mighty.
I'm the one resisting it. Now that is...
It seems like he's completely focused on It seems. Lord Mighty, we're headed for the Matrix inside that tower.
Shaolin.
That's right. If we can...
Let the person who has brushed it...
Cass. Are you...
Rather than...
Let's face it.
But I've never repaired.
If I was more powerful, I would... The Rune of Recollection. Oh, could it be in that collapsed town? It's still up to me to... Just shout for me when you need... Got it! Just leave it...
Mem did it. chemical's range is limited. Please come a little closer.
Aren't I a good fit for Orynyx's priest?
Of course. You're the most competent priest ever. The alchemical matrix should be behind this door.
Wow, there's so It's little Cass and Trian.
This is...
It really, just like the other departed spirits we've encountered along the way.
Yup, you're right, but Trian has been...
Oh, it must have been.
But according to what Trian promised Trevi and Trinan, that was little Cass. We finally finished it.
This is what Lady treated the gift for me.
a holy maiden.
Trian spent a lot of time.
It's seriously...
Little Cass... We don't know that little Cass no longer has...
Only now, when I see Lady Tree, it's the first time I've gained so many companions. The first time I wore a dress personally made by Late. Looking back at all these experiences, I took countless photos in the past. If I had known...
Trian says yes! Trian likes little Cass, and would love to take a picture with little Cass.
Sadly, being departed souls, our images cannot be captured in the world of the living.
I thought so too.
What? Are we seriously going to leave any room for regret?
There won't be any regrets. This vivid drawing surpasses any photograph from the world of the living.
Little Cass smiled. Trevi, Trinan, and Trian's wishes finally come true!
I remember you once said that fate is not the flowers that bloom at the end of the road, but where people tread beyond the gate. Now, the path that belongs to me is about to reach the end. Thank you for bringing me the final key.
Key? Little Cass, why are you talking in riddles all of a sudden?
I have a feeling that soon, this gift of yours will become the key to saving Mister's life.
Wow, that's amazing! Then keep smiling and carry on bravely! Little Cass, Little Gray, everyone, see you tomorrow!
Lady Trian.
The aura of this place. We have indeed reached the end of the stream of souls. If I go any further, I might lose myself. I must leave now, for the Black Tide still wreaks havoc in the realm of the living. from the chains of death countless times. This time will be no different. Castorus, will you fulfill your duty for the flame chase?
I have yet to make my decision, Lord Mighty.
No matter. Make the choice your heart desires. Even if it takes 1,000 years of waiting. I will continue to fight till I die. Then rise from death. Till the miracle descends.
There is one more thing you should know, Lord Mighty.
What is it?
Professor Anaxa may have deduced the principles behind the Era Nova. You and I may be reincarnated as strife and death in the next cycle, becoming calamities wreaking havoc upon the world.
I see.
Is that all? Are you going to accept such a fate without complaints?
Do you have a strategy to shatter the shackles of our fate?
I haven't found it yet. Perhaps I never will.
Then, cease wasting your thoughts on control what little you can. And when fate's inescapable grasp comes, resist it with the strength of your mighty will.
Thank you, Lord Mighty. I will find the right decision.
In the name of strife, may you meet a fitting end.
This must be the alchemical matrix the spirit mentioned. Let's see. We need to insert Aquila's sky and Nestia's love.
It seems our sweet Princess Homebody has made up her mind. In that case, seamstress, I suppose I no longer need to deliver your message. My time is rather...
Whether you wish to break free from death or not, please, follow your heart. By the promise you once made, I ask that you fulfill your duty Castorus. Please, live as a human.
According to that alchemist, however, he is not privy to the past.
The past?
I saw the twins of death in Kefali's memory, and the trial of the Hand of Shadow demanded taking the life of your family. I died during that trial. She was consumed with regret over my death. So she used the Titan's authority to reforge. That's because the Titan she became already fell at the start of everything. They died for me, and now lie in slumber in the River of Souls.
You mean... Pollux?
That's right. The River of Souls is no material river. It cannot be blocked by ordinary means. Only a divine... And that's why... we have to awaken we have to reforge its body with the...
But Cass, if that alchemist...
According to those departed spirits. But before we talk about...
I heard them too.
I think They must have realized how they never saw their wish fulfilled and fell so prematurely. All because they wanted to give me a new life. That wish is the reason Pollux's soul still lingers in the mortal realm, even after their fall. Quietly watching and documenting every detail of their
So instead of picking up objects,
we were instead showing things to a strand of your—
But all of this is just a hypothesis, right?
That's fine. As Professor Anaxa often reminds, now, the puzzle I shall reveal what they have been yearning. Lady Trian has already drawn a Then, let the ritual begin. Is such as what Professor Anaxa Pollux, I shall lift you from the but if even the slightest trace of your soul remains, Lady Almanette.
Did she recognize you?
I'm afraid she is just another spirit trapped here. Please, go on. I'm listening.
Yes.
There's no need to worry, Elder. Take a look.
The world.
I understand that you chose to remain silent about the story, but you no longer need to hide that story.
Oh, well... Styxia. The pearl of the ocean. From where you stand...
Indeed. I cannot imagine that...
I have pondered...
Journeys and epics are only glorious and magnificent, because all things eventually fade to dust. But I still can't take that as the final answer.
However, did...
Please enlighten me, Lady Almanette. Though your words might truly guide...
You and I are neither warriors. But what if No one ever invented the word cherish in the era when life was eternal. The so-called Era Chrysia was an age devoid of both virtue and sin. Perhaps the people of Styxia chose to embrace death, not out of fascination with its but instead became fixated and obsessed.
Therefore, death is not...
That's right, Casterus. It is the reason. If you truly...
I understand, Lady Al. Our limited lifespan shapes all that we know and love. Nestia's love was the chrysalis of Gold's first blessing. But it most likely wasn't. If the world was bereft of death, then the Queen of Styxia wouldn't have played midwife, and I... Thank you, Mother. I will use all the love. My teacher, Anaxagoras. Grant me the wisdom of all things. I call upon thee, the stripped dead dragon's corpse. Rises from the earth, falls from the sky. As above, so below. This is the greatest power of all powers. Unstoppable in this world. The great work that commands all death. I shall grant you embrace.
You need to get stronger. Fear, not fear. That won't do.
Trinity is before me.
Show me what you... I venture forth forever. Triumphant! Check. Victory inevitable! Never hesitate!
Watch your head.
You've been exposed.
And I know you're anxious. Shh. Don't be afraid.
Cannot hide! Charge!
Then, let the ritual begin.
Styxia. That's right.
My teacher, Anax.
Nice, my friend. Indulge yourself!
Is the girl who once saved my life truly gone? Have you shown yourself? Once we eradicate this hatred and regret.
Trinity is before me.
Let this be forever through my
I know you're anxious. Shh.
Dark soul now accepts your punishment. In the mood for another beating? Have this tape. I can't die. But thanks. Burn it up.
There's no need to weep and grieve. I will grant you peace. Yes, it's me. I'm back.
Indulge yourselves!
They may be moving against him, but there is fear coming up within them.
Burn it up.
I'll overcome the thought. Trinity is before me.
This moment.
Watch over you. Guide you on your path.
Dark soul now accepts your punishment.
Turn back to Netherrealm. Oh, death. Sleep in peace. I'm sorry I have to wake you up from ancient, and I know you're anxious. Shh. Don't be afraid. Do you remember me? I'm the girl you once carried across the Sea of Souls. I'm sorry I wasn't able to remember you. I'm Pollux. I know this might not be what you wanted. But I have to do this. So please, carry me across the Sea of Souls again and return me to the Nether. Please take me to where the core... I'll be going now. They may look scary, but as long as...
What's wrong?
Are you...
What's wrong?
His time is almost up. If I don't go...
What? Oh no! Is there an...
Don't worry. I promised I would ask Thanatos for the Trailblazers' right. Mem, stay here and keep a close watch until I return. All right?
Go on, Cass. Make sure not to leave yourself with any regrets.
It's a deal then. Please. Wait for me.
After all, you still ended up back.
So the legends were true. The Netherrealm really is a sea of...
Yes. Just like the flower fields we tended to, but...
Is that you?
Do you?
I don't have the memories from that time.
I see. Call me Van. However...
Yes. I'm...
You know... My sister was a sympathetic, but rather sensitive person. Whenever she didn't want to say what was on her mind, she would avoid eye contact and look off into the distance. Just like what you are doing now.
Can you tell me about the last... What did you do?
A long, long time ago, but fate was cruel. The price of attaining divinity...
That trial was indeed...
Then you should already know that my sister volunteered. But I couldn't accept that. Why did we have to kill each other for a future she'd never see herself? That's not fair. So, while weaving the laws of the new world, I reshaped my sister's soul and took the form of the great, but our fates were already decided. And manifest aging is an unbreakable law of nature laid upon humankind. Created at the same time, if the Reaper raises their left hand, the soul is granted death and allowed to enter the Netherrealm to await reincarnation. If they raise their right hand,
That's why the Hand of Shadow can only lay down judgment.
Yes. Death was originally a pair of hands, but they were the half of Thanatos that represents life, the undying human who grants death. That was the curse I forced upon you.
Then, what about you?
As the half of Thanatos representing death, I shoulder the fate from then on. My Titan also no longer existed in this world. The cycle of life and death stopped. What irony. My selfish desire to save your life gave you and the world a fate far worse than death instead. Then, what was left of my reason was left behind in the Netherrealm, where I've been taking care of these flowers day after day, until there is now a sea of them, all while mulling over the subject of life, death, parting, and enduring an endless loneliness.
Fate is absurd, and our lives were a myriad. We walked different paths.
I had hoped that maybe you would at least have a good life in this cycle. I'm sorry.
I lived my life well.
Even though I forced
too many responsibilities were what I realized recently, that if it weren't for your blood, I wouldn't have made it here to reunite with my missing. I wouldn't have understood the meaning.
The meaning of all.
This sea of flowers blooms on dead land. That's why Thanatos cannot create living beings at will, because the life and death of mortals.
Are you saying there's no point in Thanatos' existence?
No. No single life and death weigh equally heavy.
You, too. We've taken quite the I had a feeling, even back then, that we would meet again one day. Not to embrace one another after a long separation, but to come in search of retribution. Tell me the answer that's already been written, and let us draw. It's been far too long. I've waited here for centuries, watching. I always hoped, but
I know. You don't have to shoulder debts of so. Let's give our responsibility as Thanatos. Let's tend the field together. What do you think?
Yes, just you shall wither, and through that, the dead will sprout again from the as foretold by the prophecy. Thanatos is our fated moment. Yes, but unlike that, yes, and complete your trial in this life. Grant you've been tempered by life and death. I know, like a raven butterfly.
I will. After this, I will remain the cycle of life and death will flow once again. The sea of flowers you sowed shall bear countless joyous or sorrowful souls, and bloom ever.
Just one.
Of course.
Please.
I promise you, when we meet in the next world, even if we do not know each other's names, I will still hold you tight.
Casteris, you're as beautiful.
I will bring rest to death. And from now on, stagnant life will once again flow.
Time flies. When this farce is over, you...
No need to ask so many.
Then why do you drag...
I simply find
Such harsh.
I couldn't agree.
Oh.
I know myself better than...
And, well, that is... The hour of the trial has come.
I suppose there is no point in putting...
You were saying that
Indeed. The demigod remember what happened on the Holy Mountain. Unfortunately, while their journey is consistent with ours, for all the pains I took to reach this point, I had already... That is, if Castorus was truly sent from the past to the present for the Titan's self-serving reasons, if the Twins of Death can bridge 2 cycles to reunite at the shore...
Well, that is all well and good.
It matters not. The most important quality is besides. I and Exago. Come. Let us... So there...
Let those Chrysos heirs who... Let them hear the...
As always, that woman...
Professor Anaxa.
Everyone must cast their vote.
Rav. Do you...
Akuma has stood strong under this system for 1,000 years. But that is not what you're asking, is it? I didn't spend all those years teaching you for nothing.
To tell the truth, so...
No, I didn't. Because that question is not yours to ask in the first place. Is Aglaya entrusting the world to you the right decision? Don't make me laugh. That is a question that woman must answer. Listen up. I'll say this only once. Flip your You still have time. Tell it to those begging...
Thank you.
That's an exact...
Who?
That'll depend on how well you...
by taking action. That's the basic principle.
A day